A wonderful and a glorious day from me to you. I bring in good tidings from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created, the one that seeth the ending from the beginning, the one they couldn't add, the one you cannot deceive, the one that nobody knoweth his image, but we can see the sign around us when he's doing some certain things. Please, if you are watching this very broadcast, do not hesitate to share and invite all your loved ones, please. There is something I want to be letting us know right away. It is getting down. Please share massively. As we begin to unveil so many things to you. You know, I told you right from onset or right from the one when we started this whole activism together, I call you my brethren in suffering. Because as far as life is concerned, we have gone through a lot. And we are still in the a lot today and nothing has been done about it. But thank God I make myself available. That's why I'm able to do a lot of things today you can never imagine. It is very imperative that you share our broadcast among your friends. Share it among your loved ones. Please do just that. What we have been telling you right from the one is not a joke. You know, for those of us that follow us here, I told you all the bad leaders all over the world that perpetrated this evil, for you to be injected, they are going to be stepping down. Yesterday, precisely, Peru president have been removed. As we speak, the first ever woman first president in Peru had just emerged yesterday as interim president. After a coup by Pedro Castillo, they want to put the country in a chaotic and aquatic state. You know, I told you, but most of you don't believe. He said, if you are willing and obedient. That's why my Nigerian people be getting prepared. Nobody will give you your freedom by voting. You have to get your freedom through Armageddon. Where the final battle is going to be fought is called Armageddon. Please, let me just kindly do one or two sharing while we begin to, do what I have for the day. It is going to be interesting. It is going to be great tonight. Oh my God, is present here. Oh. Holy Ghost is present here. It is going to be great tonight. Oh my God, is present here. Udazi is present here. Please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share this very broadcast, please. It's very, very imperative. You share our broadcast among your friends. Because here is where you hear the undiluted, sophisticated word that will bring changes to your life. All we stand for is salvation for humanity. We doesn't believe on their monetizations. We believe on salvation for humanity. That is our core duty, and it was what we must have to do. Please, if you are watching, please don't hesitate to share, please. Very, very imperative. As I'm also doing my sharing from here, do your own likewise. Do your own likewise from your own end. You have to do your own likewise from your own end. I'm doing mine from here. Today's topic is going to be one of the best, as we are going to be ushering ourselves into 2023. 2023 is going to be Armageddonic in nature. Whatever thing you ever desire, you have to take it by force. He says, see the day of John the Baptist, Matthew 11 verse 12. He said, the kingdom of heaven suffereth violence, only the violent men that taketh it by force. Freedom is free. Freedom is not free. You have to fight for it. Particularly in this very era we are right now, it is difficult. Please, if you are watching, make sure you share. This very broadcast, as I share one or two right now, then we begin to dissect our programs for the day. We begin to dissect our programs for the day. Just share, please. I urge you to share. So let's quickly go there. And there's something I want to be letting us know. There's one of our great mother. This very woman, she have tried for humanity. To what and what I've seen, she have tried for humanity. All those are people who tried in their only two way to make sure they help the society where they grow up from. She based here in abroad. Is a feminist, Victoria fashion and design palace. No, place. Feminist, victorious fashion and design place. And I'm going to be telling you what they are specialized on. He said we specialize in making both male and female dressings, Monday to Saturday. They are in number 19 Testa May Road off Uselu, Benin City, number 19. So you can also reach them if you want a better outfit for your occasion. My dear, the tailors there, this very fashion home were created to help the less privileged ones. It's not all about the gain. It's all about trying to draw an initiative to also help our communities. So right now, they want you to also come and patronize them. I'm urging you, just take down your clothes there. Maybe discounts might be also be given to you. If you just go there, tell them, say, nah, throw a big shop of activities and I make you come. You know, so if other people is also showing maybe like 10K, 1K can also be removed. And as you are doing that, you are also helping another person. Because she spent millions and millions of nairas. She have spent millions and millions of nairas. So let me show you there some of their you can also follow them on Facebook, Femis Victorious Fashion and Design Place. So this is their Facebook, wherever. You can go there and, you know, search them out. So they have a lot of good outfit here. They have a lot of good outfit here for both men and women. And if you want to also go through training, you have your loved ones at home who want to learn how to sew. All different kind of professionals, they want teaching them there. So you can also go and, you know, then they tell you the necessary things you have to do. You know, then everything you are doing there is gotten a cheaper rate because she's not doing it for her own interest. She's doing it because it's a part and parcel of salvation for humanity. So that's that. So what I see here, me myself had a trip to some kind of good stars I'm seeing here. So if you are followers, please just try and patronize them. Number 19 Testament Road off Uselu Lagos Road. So me, I go like get this kind one too. You can see they have good design. Please, let's support our own. She did open it because she's hungry. Do you know the people working there as a professional, she's paying them from her purse. She's paying them, working. I will not say, I don't really know whether, let me not just, working in Europe here, paying those people from her own salary. So she did not create this very fashion home for her benefit, just to also help humanity. It's a form of charity too. So you can also go there, there will be discount for whatever clothes you sew. I'm assuring you that. So that's that. We are going to be doing this advert all the time. Or in all our followers, we have to turn up. You know, I does not know how to support evil. I support good thing. All these things were sent for me before. But due to some certain things that happened to my device, I lost some of the messages. Now we are talking about trumpet. And every one of you know, for those of you that read the Bible, this is where me and all these Christianities, I think they are actually right now fully themselves. They are also in Shiloh as we speak, fooling themselves, speaking their deadly tongues to people. But they cannot tell you, they cannot read the Bible. But I'm here to read the Bible to you. Then I'm going to be giving you a clear definition of Armageddon. And you are going to be seeing the trumpet in the book of Revelation. Let not contradict issues. I want this video to be made for everybody. Let's not talk about Donald Trump today. Let's talk about what's happening in our day-to-day society and what we are seeing and what I've told you before and the manifestation up to today. Now we are going to be talking about the trumpet, Armageddon, Nigeria currency reset. We are going to also be talking about that vis-a-vis. Do not be heavily conscious. Do not be too heavily conscious and become earthly useless. PERU'S DINA BOLUARTE from vice president became Peru's first ever female president, following the Pedro Castillo attempt to dissolve the legislature by decree to avoid the impeachment vote, which sparked a wave of resignation by ministers and criticized from his allies. That's what we are seeing as we speak. Peru is taking a step of hygiene. You know, I told you before now that all the world bad government, they are going to be stepping down. Nobody will let you know this. But the reason why when so many things we have told you like this is happening, we bring it to your hearing or to your notification for you to know that everything I've told you before is going to come to pass. Peru is experiencing first woman president in their history. Also, Italy was. Thank God for Giorgia Meloni. She's doing greatly there. And she's a mother. The purpose why she came must be seen in the life of the Italians. So that's why this period, don't use excitement to do anything. Then in the book of Revelation, 7 trumpets are sounded one at a time to quell apocalyptic events seen by John the Patmos. Now, I told you about the zombie apocalypse before. If you are talking about Armageddon, you are also talking about zombie apocalypse. Then apocalyptic means predicting or presaging imminent disaster and total or universal destruction. That's what apocalyptic means. Then if you refer it to become an Armageddon, you cannot mention Armageddon without apocalyptics. You can't mention that. You can't mention that. Then Armageddon, the place where the final battle will be fought between the force of good and evil, probably so called in references to the battlefield of Megiddo. The book of Revelation chapter 16 verse 16 talked about it. They will not tell you this one is Shiloh, Awawa, because they want to put you into mental slavery before the trumpet will also sound. How can you call yourself a Christian? You are not being able to relate what is happening today to even your Bible. They are still telling you miracle. That's why most of you is going to die in ignorance. Most people, particularly the useless Christians, they will die in ignorance. Then if you are talking about Armageddon again, you are talking about the last and complete destructive battle. That's why believers and sing say, I can and as we speak, it's happening everywhere. Benin own is taking place as we speak. There's already Armageddon in Benin. As we speak. A carnal man does not understand the things of the spirit because it's spiritually designed. A carnal man, it is not good to be carnal. It is better you are dead than to be carnal. Because they are going to use you for a lot of things. They are going to use you for a lot of shenanigans. Now the army race can lead to Armageddon. Any great and crucial conflict. That's Armageddon. Then if you read the book of Revelation 16 verse 16, it says, and the demonic spirit gather all the rulers and their armies to a place where the Hebrew name Armageddon. That is what you are to see. And if we're talking about great reset, a lot of people don't really understand each of the word that you hear. It has a significance. I shared a video with one or two persons the other day. How how it was a white man that was speaking, very aged man. I get this man that is he read or wakaboti be kakabo. Then he was speaking. What was he talking about? He was talking about when some countries come together, great daughters come together, they begin to check the DNA of each countries. They check this one. Look at the number he brought. They check the very one. Look at the number he brought. At the time they check the one of Africans, they found out that we are more higher. We are 9. While the highest one in Europe and America, they are 6. That is to say, when people talk at times, we are the original people on this earth. You don't believe. And the reason why God Almighty make a lot of us available in this very point in time, He know that a time will come, Armageddon on the fought. And you need to hear this very word that will prepare your mind ahead to let you know how worthful and how powerful you are. You are not just an ordinary person, but your stupid pastor in the church, you are saying you are a royal priesthood. But how can a royal priesthood look at the kind of life you are living? You are being used by the people you are supposed to be using. And I'm telling you today, not a distance time, Oibo, they are going to be under you soon. Because power, they change hand. Your rightful life must be given back to you. Your life is hijacked. That was why when you go and see CASTILLO, they know you first day here. They know where you first stayed, but they just allowed you because that's the best way they feel you can be able to fool yourself. They know how many children you got if they want to know. Do you think they just allow you who came out with they know you have a husband, they know you communicate with your husband. They just leave you and say because what they want to use this for is more important for them. Go and look at most men today in UK losing their houses. Their wife is chasing them away. Look at what they are encouraging. Right now, they are not encouraging our own blood sisters and brothers for transhumanism. That as a woman, you can come and, remove your breast, begin to act as a man. And the government, the society, they are paying them dearly for it. They are paying them dearly for it. You think it is normal? Now they begin to use with black as an experiment because they don't know who we are. You live in abroad, you came here for asylum, does not supposed to make you to be stupid. That was why God Almighty made me the CEO of civil disobedience. I will disobey every other order that is not from God. Particularly forcing me out of my will. It does not mean that does not Nami obey law and order part. But when it comes to, you are not trying to add it to it. Look at what Pedro Castillo did in Peru. He wanted to dissolve the legislature. He wanted to dissolve so that the impeachment not go hold. But the patriots in Peru, they stand up and say, no, you must leave. This is what Nigeria is expected from Nigerians. Not only Peter Obi alone. That's why Unaba say I'm not going to be campaigning. Because what is coming is bigger than all these aliens you see. So they will not stand it. It's going to be only me too. Because then we need the person that will speak the truth. Nigeria will not be fixed by election. Revolution and Armageddon must happen in Nigeria. That's why there is a sense why we must also pray for the IPOP. There is a sense why we must also support the brown fans so that they get their freedom. Because those people being in incarceration for many years, their life is being struggled upon. There is no, wherever people will use to get their freedom, whether simultaneous equation, me, I doesn't bloody care. That's why I respect everybody's opinion. The people's opinion I does not value now is the people campaigning for APC and PDP. Because those people, they are alien. They don't know what they are doing. In short, most of them, they are all vagabond. And Australia Wallaby. Look at it. Then let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 22, verse 3. He said, no longer will there be any curse. The throne of God of the Lamb will be within the city, and his servant will worship him. That is to say, after the Armageddon, that's what we are going to be seeing. I couple up today a lot of scriptural verses so that I might be able to buttress my further point to you. When we talk about the trumpet, it's not about Donald Trump. It's all about what is to come. That was why they roll out Great Reset. Why did they roll it out? Look at what Nigerians do right now about their call. You know, I told you before now. And right now, people will start looking to buy your own house or your property that worth 1 million. They want to buy it 10 million. Because the naira is going to dissolve in there. And I told you, I'm not going to be stressing myself again. It's just that we don't know how to give honor to who honor is due. By now, I would have been celebrated in one country in the world. My picture would just be raised in one party. And say, well, I celebrated men, you know. But people does not see it. I'm not doing what I'm doing for fame. At least, job for once. Don't be wicked. Osalobo Agime. I'm sent by Udazi. I'm sent by God Almighty. I'm sent by God Almighty for this purpose. And where purpose is not, no abuse is inevitable. If you doesn't know the purpose why you are living, that's why today they toss you up and down. You are still going to be hearing more news later in the day. The book of Revelation 9 verse 11. He said, they have a king over them, and the angel of the bottomless pit. His name in the Hebrew is Abaddon, and in the Greek is called Apollyon. Now, I want to give you the full meaning of that Abaddon. That Abaddon, in the Hebrew terms, Abaddon, it is a Greek equivalent Apollyon, appear in the Bible as a boat of a place of destruction, an angel of the abyss. In the Hebrew Bible, Abaddon is used with references to the bottomless pit, often appearing alongside with the place, Sheol, meaning the resting place of the dead people. That's what you are going to be seeing later in the day. Now, if you're talking about the people that are going to lead themselves into condemnation, these are people who refuse to disobey. If you read the book of Daniel 3 verse 14, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they went through a lot. They passed through hell. They withstand that very circumstances. Why? Because they know that after that very circumstances, there are a lot they are supposed to gain. That's why we right now, we want to get everything cheap. I want to go back to work. What will my children eat? Now, will you say because of you are holding one material thing, you have not been able to read it, and everything we are put down in the scriptures? Have you ever one day asked yourself, all these places I've been preaching to, is it not the same Bible? Is it not the same Bible I'm preaching to you right now? And when is this going to come to pass? Are you going to be seeing another situation again? What will be more than this? That a false narrative came out, you are being locked down, they're telling you to force you out of your will. Then the fourth person, they give a medicine. Unlike me, you cannot force me to push me to eat what I don't want to eat. I will not. You better kill me. And the decision remains. The records are there now. I'm the CEO of civil disobedience. The Spanish government, they know. European, EU, they know me. They know me. They know me. So now you want not know. The people that are sensible today, they know that I'm adding values to life. Now, if you read the book of Revelation 17 verse 14, it said, "These shall make war with the Lamb," that with the children of God, "and the Lamb shall overcome them. For he is the Lord of God, Lord of lords, the King of kings, and they that are with him are called the chosen and the faithful." Armageddon. Now, it was Jehovah Witness that was telling us about Armageddon. A lot of us did not believe, particularly the Pentecostal. My father see it. He said, my son, they turned Pentecostal to become Pentecostal. I wish he was alive. I would have been giving him gift every day by day, because everything about he said about these people, some of you, your father told you, but you never listened. Today, the word is not still useful. I'm going to rush it because the day is getting darker here. If you read the book of Revelation 19, verse 19, he said, "Then I saw the beast." You know, I told you about the mark of the beast. In the book of Revelation 13, 16 and 17. Now that one bring problem between me and all these useless Pentecostal pastors all over Europe. We know they play and we not fit play. They refuse to preach about it. They refuse to preach about it. Look at the book of Revelation 19 verse 19. He's talking about it. He said, "Then I saw the beast and the king of the earth with their armies assembled to wage war against the one seated on the horse and against his army." They want to wage war against us. Look at what is happening today. Look at how they come out with the false narrative. They say the mark of the beast. If you doesn't have, you cannot buy, you cannot sell. I tell you today, as we speak, Australia is still pushing forward. Canada, our people in the Canada, we need to start praying for them. No, the patriot is going to be saved. If you Canada, they may feel where they said that is they are slave under this very woman. Our people in Canada, we are sending rescue teams, spiritual rescue team from Spain to rescue as many we can rescue. They are done. Justin Trudeau is ready to grant all their destiny, and he's granting it already. Now, we are approaching the Armageddon. As we speak right now, our people, they are taking down the Kazena Mafia in Switzerland. Something is happening in Switzerland as we speak. Only spiritual people will understand this. But there's going to be an open show soon. There's going to be an open show soon that will make you to believe everything I've been telling you right from the womb. Television will not tell you this. Nobody has the courage to tell you this. And everything I'm telling you right now is in the Bible. We only believe in Malachi 3 verse 10 because bring in your title, your offering. What happened to the book of Revelations? Talking about the mark of the beast. If you read the book of Revelation, level 15, he said the seventh angel sounded his trumpet, and there were loud voice in heaven. We said the kingdom of the world has become the kingdom of our Lord and of his Messiah, and he will reign forever and ever. This is Donald Trump. He's going to be king of the world. You may not believe. Go and start thinking it. Anytime I talk about this, my mind's why I wait to play politics. I'm not playing politics. I cannot play politics with your life. I'm too big now. I've gone too far in life to play politics. It took me 40-something years to build down my reputation. I will not lie to spoil it. What I don't know, I don't say it. That's why at times I'll be baba. Not that I want you to give me money. I want to give you inner conviction for you to know that what I'm telling you is not fake. I will not start drinking cognac. I will not start drinking NSC when your life is at stake. Our original purpose is what we are trying to restore. That is why 1776 or the Restored Republic of America Constitution were hijacked in 18-something. American, they are suffering today. America is already in hell. He's going to hell while we are being hell. All the patriots all over the world, they are standing out to make sure they defend the right of the people. But our own, we don't care. Look at it. He said, this your Bible is with the people that is in Shiloh as we speak. They cannot preach this. They cannot talk about Armageddon. But before you gave your life to the Christ or whatever, they told you about it. But why are they no longer preaching it? Why is no pastor talking about it in Europe? Are they going to name the injection issue? Is it not mark of the beast? It comes to a time if it does not have it, you cannot buy, you cannot sell. The records are there. But their shamelessness today couldn't make them to talk about it. But I'm here to give you the word of our fathers. The seven angels, they will sound a trumpet. We have 7 continents in the world, right? Is it not 7 continents we have? Who know whether I mean one son Nigeria on? I know the one we go now. A lot of people don't believe. The person you are seeing here, I'm not who you think I am. Let's really go to the book of Revelation 8 verse 2. He said, and I saw the 7 angels who stand before God, and 7 trumpets were given to them. Now we are going to be skipping some of the verses. You can go and read that Revelation 8. Read it up to 9 if you want. Then let's go to Revelation 8 verse 6. He said, then the 7 angels who had the 7 trumpets prepared to sound them. They are preparing to sound them. I will speak. If you read Revelation 8 verse 13, he said, and as I watched, I had an eagle that were flying in the mid-air, call out a loud voice, woe, woe. 3 times woe, that woe means destruction to the inhabitants of the earth because of the trumpet blast about to be sounded by the others angel. Now, who are the people going to dominations? Who are the people going to condemnations? And why is what we are hearing today, why are we hearing them? Why are they not trying to put an end to Russia war? Russia war right now, they decided that they are going to be ending it soon. What is the reason for that? We should go and start asking ourselves questions. If you look at the book of Revelation 9 verse 1, he said, then the fifth angel blew his trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen to earth from the sky, and he was given the key to the church of the bottomless pit. The key which they collected. We are collecting it back. If you are from Migodo, be happy. Your key is already with you. A key to your destiny and be handed over. This was how everything was written down. There was something that happened some time ago. Our forefather and our ancestors, they fold up their hands. Just the way you are folding up your hands right now, the key we are collected, the key of progress we are collected from Africa. That's why we are shopping to even the West, and we are collecting it. Should that break out? It's already been given to us. I know, because this word is so deep. Let me end it there. I think only our mother goddess will understand this. Only our goddess mother will understand it. He said then the fifth angel blew this trumpet, and I saw a star that had fallen to earth from the sky, and it was given the key to shift of the bottomless pit. A key of your life is going to be handed over to you. All your lost glory will be handed over to you. That's why it is good at times. Whether you are in a struggle, you are not in a struggle. At the time you begin to see some certain physical manifestation, I appreciate people that are doing it. I've never one day in the physical go to any war, but I've engaged in so many spiritual war. If I did not get any chance and I did not get it, God does not give it to me through imaginations. Then God will reveal it to me. A lot of battle as we speak is being fought. The land is already taking over. A lot of you take it as miseries. It's not just miseries. Now, at the time you read your Bible and you belong to a struggle, we are not talking about reading a Bible where I don't go to area where there are blessings. I'm not the type that pre blessings. If the society is good, nobody was supposed to be poor. There are a lot of things in your society, you just get it. That's why today, we both were lazy, now the poor. Because the system are there. If you look at it today, we are still trooping in here. And nobody ever thought our life will be good again. But I came with the good news. Our life will be better again. If only we are willing and we are obedient. If you look at the book of Psalm 37 verse 39, he said, and they cry out in a loud voice, salvation belongs to our God, who sits on the throne and to the Lamb. What salvation? Freedom. I know our useless pastor turned this very salvation in meeting Jesus. No. He has nothing to do with that. It means freedom. It means when you are saved from oppression. You are saved from where they then you are saved from all manner of calamity. You know, they no longer use you to do laboratory rat. You have your freedom right now. Everything is given back to you. All your last glory is being restored. They do preach. By December, they will start making prophecy for 2023. I think they made which one come to pass in your life this year. I was only the one that tell you a year of transformation. Then it was from there, transition to global greatness come out. Some of them, they are going to be transforming for good, while there are some of them, they are going to be transforming for bad. That's why today, even the CDC, Central for Disease Control, not be me talking, all this is not be me the forger, it is what is there. Go and search it yourself. A lot of you, because of the commitment you are committed yourself, you cannot really listen to some news. I'm not the one convincing you. I'm just interpreting it just the same way your pastor interprets progress and prosperity to you in the church. Here is also my church. I'm an Archbishop of activism. The only Archbishop of activism that I've ever lived. How many people did the house are saved? That are saved today? I saved millions of people by the information I pass out. I became the CEO of Civil Disobedience because of I know what was coming. Nobody told me about it. I got the conviction because I am with my full sense. My real sense of human. I know right from the one they talked about Armageddon. When something is happening really immediately, just go to the Bible and begin to search out. Despite a lot of the verses of the Bible were adulterated. But there are some part of it, if you are put in there, letting you know ahead of what is to come. Look at it. He said, and they cried out with a loud voice, salvation belongs. Yes, salvation belongs to our God. We are supposed to have that at the back of our mind. If you read the book of Revelation 7 verse 10, he said, and they cried out in a loud voice. Look at Revelation, he's repeating it again. Look at how Revelation and the book of Psalm of David coincide to each other here. Just look at it. Focus your mind there. He said, and they cried out in a loud voice, salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne and what on the Lamb. Look at it. They are repeating it again and again. If you look at the book of Psalm 3 verse 8, it says salvation belongs to the Lord. May your blessing be on your people. Salvation belongs to the Lord. It does not belong to human. That is to say, you being saved is from God. When they say, when the blessing of God maketh one to be rich and added no sorrow, there is something significant where they were trying to let you know about. But most of all, we don't know. That's why Jehovah's Witnesses know about what we are facing today. Because their master told them. Because they were part and parcel of the Great Reset. Look at the policy they brought out about Naira. This one, you have to collect 100,000 in a week, 200,000 in a week. Anything exceed that, you have to pay 5%. They want to frustrate, crumble the economy. They want to crumble the economy. For those of you doing your campaign, make sure your campaign is for salvation to global greatness. If you are campaigning based on your personal service reason, you go die. This Armageddon war, you go lose your head. Mark my word. Mark today's date. Snap this very thing and keep it. A lot of you does not know how to keep video. By now, each of everything I said, you are supposed to repaste it back to me and say, comrade, this thing you said, I've already come to pass. I've already come to pass. Trumpet was something that conglomerated the book of Revelation. It was specified in that very place. They don't. Have you ever seen any pastor these days that talk about this very thing? Because the society where they belong, the Illumina, that owns the Christianity today, they want them. They tell them the kind of message they are to preach. They tell it is only the people that was able to break out. People like Pastor Chris, who were the same page with me. Adeboye being the head of one world religion, how they make him to be Mwaya Noe. Adeboye of Redeem. The church were completed in Abu Dhabi. He said, even though they want him to take it 100 times. Now, were the people able to create message about the scenario of what is happening? And there should be a message for it. Why wouldn't they create message? Let's even assume they forge it. Right now, you guys are in Shiloh fooling yourself. Calling on somebody that will never answer you in this life. Nobody want to let you know about what is happening. Why they not doing Shiloh in where Jesus Christ were crucified? Jesus here. What is happening in Israel today? Let's go and start asking ourselves questions if we must succeed. And everything we are written down they are doing today. And one thing about them, why God not they could punish them. Whatever thing they want to do, they let you know it, but they don't hide it. Everything that I explained today, a lot of better people, more better than as I do, explain the B system. But yet, being alien, and all these useless Christian abroad, no yegboma, where do they life when no walk here? A 40 years old man giving his life to 33 years old boy. Then you want to succeed. Why did they stop you from work? Have you asked yourself a question? Why have you been looking for work since you took the injection? Why have you been looking for work? Why are you not watching FDA? Why are you not going to CDC website? Why would this person where one of the CEO will get one of the injection? I don't want me to flag this video. Why did he say that he will not take the injection? Why Dr. Fauci resigning this very month? Why the Rampart of Kentucky, a senator in Kentucky, call it a game of function? Why did Dr. Fauci later admitted? Why did the Spanish judges say that this injection is fake? They condemn it already. That's why, not soon that Pedro Castillo, the Peru, all those soon that Pedro Sanchez in Spain. All of them, I have cursed all of them. All can manifest one by one. Tell them I'm the one more work. I've cursed all of you. No, we are supportive now, because it's a crime against humanity. What am I going to gain? If I have information, I did not disseminate the informations. What is going to be my gain? What is life when people around you, they are passing through pains and agony? Go and look at your works. That was why they destroyed the whole Africa. That was why Nnamdi Kanu, they were the one that put Nnamdi Kanu in jail. They are using Buhari. That's why today they want to clone another person for you. A grown person in abroad. We are supported Tinubu. Na spare proton here boy. It's better you just stay neutral. No, what will such a man give? What will such a man give? Go and look at Sierra Leone the other day. They stood up. And Nigerian people, for those of you that say Peter Obi, there's going to be a Mageddon in Nigeria. There's going to be a Mageddon in Nigeria. Where have you go and mark Kotla Mensi? Uso wanano wa ukosisi no ya Jesus Christ. Go back and reactivate ukosisi no vina ya wose wegbe. It's going to be very crazy. No matter how you try to run, no matter how you try to do political correctness, my dear, it must happen. You are going to begin to see, you are going to see hunger strike. You are going to experience life you have not experienced before. You don't think anybody is coming to your rescue. The Brazilians we speak, they are still on the streets, but the mainstream media, they are not showing it because of censorship. Thank God for the Brazilian military who stood by Bolsonaro. They know that he won the elections. Why did they ring it? Go and look at Kerry Lake. This woman governor that is contesting in Arizona. The woman is standing tall today. Kerry Lake. He standing tall today as a patriot. Arizona election was ranked. The midterm election was ranked. But nobody talks about this. Now, why did the military, the Space Force, the White House give these people time to mesmerize whatever thing they want to mesmerize? They want to make sure they cut everyone red-handed. Make them go ring Nigerian election and see what's going to happen. But you have your role to play. Man, no, the trumpet is going to stand. You have your own role to also play. That was why you have been prepare yourself ahead because it's not going to be easy. Where you have been prepare yourself ahead, it's not going to be easy. The long age imprisonment is about to be collapsed. Then what did you expect? This Pedro Castillo, the former ex-president of Peru, the man started misbehaving. He just came out. He want to cancel the legislators. He want to dissolve it to make sure the impeachment does not stand. But the vice president right now is a woman. Go and tell that woman Occidente Penales and Presidente. He not support to there. Go and tell Bolsonaro. Bolsonaro not support to there. The president of Brazil. The military today, they still talk. Do you know a visible war that people is fighting? Do you know how many of our idol goddess mothers who went for war every day by day for your sake? But you are there playing. Don't share our video, I share. But what you follow will determine what to follow you. If you follow that, you will get like, stop, follow these people. Share video where they are using to call people terrorists. How we are clear. The way your eye want to clear. The way your eye want to clear, you will be surprised. You are going to be caught unaware. You don't know devil is entering people today to make sure you are not delivered. Look at what our people see carrying Christianity, Jesus. And go and tell the people like privately no more Jesus in here. You are promoting what your forefathers even hate. Why are they not also talking about apocalyptic? Why are they not talking about it? Why are they going to preach the message of Armageddon? When is it going to happen? When are we expecting the trumpet? You are waiting for Jesus. They uttered it 2,000 years ago, more than 2,000 years ago. As the time of our father is already 3,000. Are you not surprised? No, they read 3,000. I'm going to go and prepare a place. Need a place I bought a fool. You will die and reincarnate again. You are still preparing the place for you. then you are happy. You know you Agbo Malaika live in town of Lagoon, which is not far from Ibadan. Agbo right now may be in California old. It was a story. They don't use to, to commemorate some certain event. And today that's what we like. And that's why we are not even seeing the thing in our lives. Go and look at the good thing Kanye West is doing. How Kanye West mother, they took her mother's life. At times it conveniences us for us to begin to, to follow a lot of things up. I was talking about Australia just now. Go and check out what is happening in Australia. Because AK and the Queen, I head of state. Iyagbe oni. Iyagbe. They all finish oni. Canada were damaged more than even the UK. It was damaged. But everyone that any small thing, we own any small, I better fight for a better society than for me, fight for a better Africa than for me to fight for peace. I better. Information I have, you don't have it. What the essence of the P? Means of identification. What does that give to you? They started using it to inconvenience people. Look at where it landed all of them. Some people, if they were to be in Spain and but they went to somewhere, they were trapped down. But my boy at you are. What's spoiling on that Europe? Why must it be Canada and UK? What is spoiling on that white man land? That's the time when who swung more, when not before flat to wear, automatically became bad. Becoming only the passport in can they use it to call your spirit. You don't know. I don't jealousy you. Thank God for your life. You have it. But I have what you don't have. My life is more precious than the more powerful nation passport in the world. I think we start on certain things here. On but why is it that where you start your life will no longer be comfortable for you as soon as you got passports? You must move. All these are the things, talk about some of the things we are supposed to reason as a black man. What is wrong with us? What causes this migration? At 40 years, again, and they don't pay you free money there. You have to also still work. Some of us left Maya Zebo. This was a colony language they brought to us. Most of us today, we cannot even speak our own dialect, but we can speak English. And what is the English putting on our table? I can't really get it. I can't get it. The same people that invaded up to now, they don't bloody care. Human rights abroad is not in Africa. So whatever people today they are doing, I don't condemn them. Only one thing I don't like about what my brothers and sisters are doing, I don't know why they are still fighting themselves. You fight yourself, you kill yourself. One thing you must have at the back of your mind, your leader is still in prison. They are still holding me bound. How is he going to free himself? All these one, Armageddon must come. Insulting yourself will not give you freedom. Why not one coming down for each other? And draw one very particular rope. And watch some of my program, killing yourself unnecessarily will not solve it. The way you want to also get your freedom, it may come like that, but it may not come. But it is good at times you always insult all these people that put you into perpetual bondage. These lawyers now, they started criticizing now. It was a dumb lady that started saying this man is bad. They didn't give her ear. It was a dumb lady that started talking about this age for all of them is not complaining of right now. But we don't listen to each other, but we need freedom. Freedom will not come like that. We must learn to learn from each other. Because that was why Ephesians 4 verse 11, it make it clear. It says some made pastors, some made teachers. All for the edification of the body of the saints. So Armageddon must come. No country that have not fought Armageddon. It won't first happen before. The Europeans we are talking about right now, their ancestors fought with our ancestors. They collected the key. And we have collected our key back again. The key of Christianity, we have it already. That was why whatever it takes, you must be banned from mentioning that Jesus as soon as we take back our state or our region. Find something else to do with your life. There are more things in the Bible. Bible wana. Bible wana. Am I reading the Quran? Is it not Bible I'm reading to you? Is it not Bible I'm reading to you? I will give you the full meaning of Abaddon. I give you the full meaning of Abaddon. Where dead people are going to be kept. And why Armageddon means the play, the final battle is a battleground between the good and the bad. Imagine. And we are bound to win. We are winners. Irrespective. If you are a sensible black man, stop identifying yourself in the body of Christ. Belong to the body of God. That's where your blessing lies. And that's where your ancestors will listen to your blight and begin to do those things that you are supposed to get for you. Our area now, I would have been able to do this video outside though. There's summer breeze. A breeze is raw somehow. Do you know since all these scientists they started? Do you think it is now they started manipulating things? Do you know where they started breeding people? The original people on this earth is black people. They know. That was why a man said one day, he said the man that helped Jesus Christ to carry that cross is a black man. Why did they act it? How many of your forefathers was there? How many people were black in the Jesus Christ film they acted? How many people were black? We are taking a film right now to begin to live our personal life. How would that work? For example, Silent Night. You want to start aligning that film character, you want to use it to live your life. Were you made like that? All these things, there is a way it teach you some certain things. There is a way it give you some certain lectures also. But what we must have at the back of our mind is this. There are a lot of lies today. Go to your television. What they want you to know is what they'll be telling you. They'll be pushing Russian war. You know, made them, I always say, go let them talk, say, now Russian war made them give you injection, therefore talking. Scarcity of fuel that were caused by these people because they want to be selling their electrical car. They say, now Russian war. They make it to be scarce. Food shortage. Up to now, food stuff is expensive in the market. Imagine an individual holding 80% land from family land in US. The gate of hell. It stops so many farmers from making productions. And we don't bother care what we buy in the market. The people, there are people farmers. We don't care. When me guy here at people risking their life in Benin, still going to farm. China are bringing their company. Naina Army guy. What's supposed to be our source of livelihood right now is no longer there again. You want hunger not to be in the land. And what are your leaders doing about it? They don't care. And these are the same people you are fighting for. Do you know how you are going to die? You yourself that is supporting false narrative. Or you want people to just keep on living and add their poverty like because of your leader. My dear, where will say? I begin to see all of them are demonstrating. I begin to see a lot of people who just turn to zombie one day in their live media. In their social media, whatever. Particularly these ones supporting evil. God will not spare your life. The freedom you have abroad, you don't want people to have it at home. That's why because of this fear, that was the same spirit that entered most of you. You couldn't say no. When they don't hear it, if you don't know you go there, I'm still very and anybody that is passing radio and you will get my plate number. You have a video right now as we speak. Let them come. He said I'm with me now. He can never come before I call it a day. Mayor one we are baby on. Why send a rock pamoso? Mayor ni alode. You think life is just so easy? It's a bed of rosy. They try to make everything comfortable. Look at all our people seeking asylum with madness. You have to first of all agree that you are mad in France. You have to very often walk in who is encouraging this thing? This does not come to people's mind. The recent video that came all of you, I'm not surprised. Something worse than that is going to happen. They are going to also change the life of your children. Particularly Wanania, anything you're there. Imagine your child is in Spain. No, don't always say Spain or was Spanish, you say, then that one or even is Spanish. What's your problem? It's a language, you was born here. What's your problem? So many things we call achievement, not an achievement. Life is about to be your achievement, salvation for humanity. At least, how many bullets were you able to escape? Is what matters. Pure blood, because everything has been infected. Any blood right now, the NRC, when I hospital is a waste. UK right now, they are not crying. They might do away blood test because they want to differentiate the money there and the money there. Where are the people in UK that were advertising for the experience and idiotic thought experience? At times we are problem to ourselves. There are fights you are good at, fight it. Why there are things you don't understand because you are carnal. All our people owe you to me. You feel it's rosy right now. I told you that I'm a German patriot. A woman. A man around a care organ or Yolodena. $8,600 honor the salt and water near. Because him no got away. How many people can come out dollar today where look at who I saved? All today they are using their program to be making money. Unu work bogi me. What shall we create content even me? But I choose to stay in this lane because it's all about salvation for humanity. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to build metal boluwa. I'm not in this here to come and build house. I'm here to save humans. Because as you are saving humans, you also promote that the higher gospel anybody can preach. Not to open up a church and you don't teach them. Out till now, nobody preach about Armageddon. Unume wana with social media we not mark of the beast, you know. How many of your pastors talked about it? Was it not some you let pastors that are encouraging their member because they want their member to always come to church? Go and see all of them today demonstrating. There are people who are fed before. Go and look at their fairness today. Oh, you work they know you no. I will not fail to tell you the truth. If we have made any mistake, let go to God and say, God, here I am. Have mercy and save us. Let nobody sugarcoat anything for you. It is deadly. It is bad. And every government all over the world that supported this thing, we are going to destroy them and we are sending them to oblivion. As we speak today, Pedro Castillo is in prison. Pedro Castillo. I made people that committed the crime against humanity. Take it just easy. Forcing people out of their will. The Bible is here. Matthew talk about mark of the beast. The book of Daniel talk about mark of the beast. I don't want to over-convenience you. I kept on certain verse to myself. But the Bible is with you. Everything I've told you from the Bible. What is contradicting each other here? The same thing when God told Noah, build an ark. I'm going to be destroying this. Well, they never believed. Alien never believed. Go and read the book of Genesis chapter 6. Read it from verse 5. He saw the wickedness of humans. And God looked at it. What you have found, Mona? He told them, Noah began to preach. What's supposed to take Noah 120? They took him 120 years. Who know why this is still lingering? Who know why this trumpet is delaying to sound? He's still your president today. If not, insurrection were signed after he left. America today, they are partially under martial law. They are the one controlling the situation. They are the one controlling the situation. Do you know the plan of these people? You don't want to search about it. Listen to your fake news television. After all, if time we have with television, but when the EBS, emergency broadcast service will come, the same television you are talking about when just hold on. We was in everything I've told you, no one that is not going to come to pass. Look at the way the world government, all of them are stepping down. Now you want to heal. What about my own? Then you are still following some useless content creator. A video you will share. What are you gaining? Only God knows why social media came out for to help ourselves. And today they are not telling you any information that will help you, rather than the one that will help them. Somebody have a platform, he has used to fight us his problem. When a platform where you have fight man for 5 years. Later you call yourself a freedom fighter. Are you a freedom fighter? When you are not giving out information, military information you don't give. Our people, as we speak, they are already Kazarian mafia, the top Kazarian mafia in Switzerland. Or what they've done here. What are you telling me? It is people that be condoling this thing. The bomb blast said soon anywhere. The disaster soon anywhere. My prayer always be the other guys too. Which one has your prayer done? You have been praying in the church. I see them raise prayer in the name of that Jesus. They keep on putting us into this bondage. What did you know? This festive period, all of you put your eye on Israel. Whether any celebration will come out, where we're not going to be Jesus. Whether it will come out. Put your eye also in Vatican. The celebration what they used to do, whether we still be like that. Ere just through the way we are going the other day. Ere no wa be just through though. We are going to be just through though. No wa be kenaya. We all our Canadian brothers and sisters, they are finished. That's why are zebo. Who why are zebo now? Why you rene we bo gadole we man we mama gi wa dollar we wa temata o ha mu wa. Because why make na wu? Ne no wu rewe down the guy wu one day. I like nothing. All of you are finished building your house now. But you cannot stay in the house because the environment is bad. The people that came out from Nigeria recently, you can't chase the bill. They cannot chase the bill. Because the family problem will be on you. Because situation of things. What we are supposed to be seeing cheap in our market, we don't see it. You cannot afford any of those things. We just feel it's a bed of roses. You think I'm a man, please, I don't remember encouragement, you know. I don't give such a encouragement. Or God basu when we are married. I will not be a friend like that. Or someone come and wear. The most hardest thing to do is to tell your friend, say, oh Bob, your teeth the wolves. Why are tired? Man, I'm not tired. They are where you present such an issues. Spare the audio, spoil the child. Even though it's one person on the video, it's more preferable than 10 million watching. It may be my way prime video. When life today is not going the way we expected that is going to go. Why is your pastor not teaching you about Armageddon? We are say church where this Sunday. Ne pastor where they know Armageddon. Most of the Bible verses, you are ne pastor where. Where not. Give them a very huge assignment. Stop arguing the Jesus with them. Today, none of you know about your ancestors. What you know about Jesus, you don't know about your ancestors like that. But they said Jesus, he tied to David and Abraham, is his ancestors. We want to always get everything cheap. Nobody wants to labor. There's no food for lazy man. This life has been survival of the fittest. The people you are seeing today all over the world, go and check what they stand for. You think it's an easy thing. You have to disobey. Only what they told you. Maybe your pastor might have preached about Daniel. The book of Daniel 3, from verse 14. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Interpret it to him that they cannot be Shadrach, Meshach. This one is supposed to preach the message to building up your immune system. My dear, come what may. A lot of people are talking about Esther. If I perish, I perish. If we are supposed to be used to reject the mark of the beast. Esther's situation, I know of Mama Esther. She acted according to her name. If I perish, I perish. Here we are. We take everything that comes. After all, it's not me. After all, you don't know whether that person, he came across one of these patriots, this very woman in Germany. From court, he was supposed to be sentenced. But today she's happy and everything is okay with her. They want to change human being. Ben and so say. Up till now, what most of you are still promoting. You're surprised at times if I talk, they blew the hair again. And they go to a year old. Who pick up the area worry? Who walk one boy no at all? I don't want to see where. You don't know what we are going through here. There he man on man. Manibu my wulone. Here monitor him here. They spray our environment. They know that way. Yes, I will warn on a mark bad the way number. And me, I must see head pay common for this very land. I have a land that God have created me. God know why make me as an African. Meka dorundu egbe ude no sunu iwiri over Africa wa. Over Africa wa here me typical Africa. And the very day we start having a G, all the bomb one I'll stop. I will relocate back. Ebona man. Me yogi ni gbije me wa. Me myogi ni adwa tira mo so man. I never one day proudly the way I have bio man. I'm proud of my own father. We don't know ni huani. I'm proud of who I am. I will never change my identity for anybody. A transhumanism, I will never accept it. I will never accept any false narrative. I've worked in so many places. Most of you have worked. Who know workers who work, but they all will require practice. Magba require practice. Magba 2-day prayer meeting. And yet, look at our society. Are we not having holy people enough? What does the Christianity be doing? You cannot be doing what, keep on doing one thing and expect a different result. The same name of women, the same blood, there's blood everywhere. Look at our youth, no one know anybody. I said it the other day, the children will be quarreling about then. Or do you hear today they are graduating, they are no longer stealing, they are not doing ritualism. We kill ourselves now as if everybody, as if it's a normal thing to kill human being. Where did they learn it from? Who are those people working for? The Venza they use ritual and get it. How many of us say they drive Venza? The Venza is Spain. In Marshall don't say 100. They don't have time. Who want me able multi-millionaire? They so all the motor because parking space. It don't confidence themselves. Now if you see they buy flashy car, a multi-millionaire. You don't use car to raise yourself there because you back and say you be big man. Now what you like? Already I will there wait here insurance here with the way more. Now let we the convenience ourselves here. Then Nigeria I make pure water. Then Nigeria me ye motor ni me fi. No hagi me imwela na we I made the tough for that. I bet you feel canny man. Other people will do it. Or you feel canny man. You can see better GPS 1,800. Oh wow. 4-wheel drive, but make it spoil. You can't fix, you can't maintain that motor for 6 months. That's why we always battle with you. Don't live that to impress anybody. You don't impress people. I will not go and be doing SAG. Like people are right now creating the SAG just to build your page. The page is going to be gone one day. The page you are spreading people's name for. Calling people unnecessary name. Their children may ask you, or your children tomorrow, they will go and meet those smart children that you are bullied today. Take me in work. Or well, look at what your father did to my father. If anybody have did my father with normal, okay, I will use this social media to pay him back. If my father were underestimated in my presence, because that man, you know him, so there's always a payback. Whatever thing you feel you are doing right now, what I'm doing, I'm not talking to one individualistic person. I'm talking generally, trying to change the false narrative of yesterday. That's why most of you refuse to watch our video. Me don't day. But we are approaching there already, and it's going to be an open show. You will watch it, I will watch it, you will hear it. Then you will start blaming yourself. I blame myself for not following Newton's instructions. Do you think I'm doing all these things by my own power? Why have I not been sick? What's any bonia we do? What's your money? If you are going to look where no man few pay, men I want few pay, I'm still better than you. When no man few pay, we few moto, but men no few pay, me few moto. Then who is more better? Boy me you maso we no ma fiu pe we wa fie no pe na na jevo we ma fiu pe me ma fiu pe na fi na ya dole mi. But a lot of you, because you are animalistic in nature, you begin to change it and begin to cause some certain problem, my personal problem. It's not my personal problem. It's what God has sent me to this life to come and do. What's all about you whether we do boluwa? Why have you been in war? I will see how you enjoy the house with your decisions. Your decision, I told you before now, is going to lead to your transformation. The decision you take today can lead to your transformation. It's also going to lead to mine. That's why the English people will always say, a man is the architect of his own misfortune or his own fortune. You will have what you say. The book of Numbers says, whatsoever I hear you say to my ear, such will I do. And what are you telling God today? Up till now, nobody preach about trumpets. It's in the book of Revelation. Nobody preach about Armageddon. It's in the book of Revelation. Nobody preach about Apocalypse. It's in the book of Revelation. Why are they running away from it? Why did our useless pastor all over the world? Some of them are very nincompoop. At the time, they are not set in where you can church where more dead already church in. A time is going to come back. I work with me abroad. I can be special because one is supported for narrative and you will be arrested and be taken to oblivion. Home and abroad, you know. So you better mind what you advertise now in your useless Facebook or page. Because we are keeping the record for you. A time came I was like more or less like an outcast. I became only the person of violating law. That was when you were a friend to the government. They took you as a friend because you are VMRA. You were using your page to promote it. There's one idiotic book who will always put fear in our people's life. Imagine a problem here. You were advertising nonsense. But today now you can no longer advertise it. Let's do something that is hard. The reason why they set exam for you, a difficult exam, so that the next class you are going to make an evaluate. Most of the exam we write, or man meaning most of us today, the maths we solved to enter university, we cannot even solve it again. Because it's over our head. There are a lot of things you know, like Agboma, like Calvitan Vlagon. There are so many things you learn from school. It will ever remain you. Why there are some? It go off your head. Because it does to stress you for you to value the next level only. That's why before you open to the next chapter, no matter how beautiful the fourth chapter you was is, you have to close it and go to the next one. In real life, I forgone my peace for this very struggle. I forgone it. I forgone the work I was supposed to do. I forgone most of my journey. Cannot degbe we not degbe. Before our Baba God in heaven, who doesn't know, begin to do some certain manifestation, then even do begin to move all around. All our fathers today that were murdered, all of them, they are waking up, still watching you as a son or as a daughter. When will my daughter leave body of Christ and come back to me? My daughter, wana wati me way hell the time. The more you mention about Christ, the more you are calling your mother is a useless mother and your father is a useless father. Imagine when game it up, go to the body of God. Where Oru woman, only you nyagano dena okwama gedona igamiwo. You do it often and check your life. Well, the body of God enough for 5 years. No, don't where it can again the body of Christ for 40 years is a waste. Even the body of Christ today, they are changing our religion and our tradition. There are churches now. 2 major churches in that Nigeria. A church of burial or mom can bear. Then did you bury your father like that? 2 major churches. This is what their head Illuminati. This is what they need from them. Go and look at how Kanye West is exposing all of them. Go and check how Kanye West is exposing all of them. They say Kanye West is losing his senses. He said not lost his senses. He just that they lost control over him. They can no longer control him. That's why people say he lost his senses. He born in with sacrifice. At the time, they find out that what they are supposed to be using you to doing, you are not trying to start doing kata, you do kitty. That's what they do. Check all our celebrities today. The one way not see level, take join the club. He go pour that. That's why all our little prankers now, where they are really laughing, do not look at those people. They mind your damn business. Why they make most of them today? They act more than some persons. Why are they not getting the money they are getting? If it is normal job for you to talk, pay away. Federal government is not the one paying them. Social media is paying you because you are able to put people's strength in where they want it to be. That's why you are being paid. Why are they not paying me? Why are they not paying me? Why my page under monetization? Which one is more beneficial? I'm not going to pay on. Is it their own? Because what they want, what they created the Facebook for, or the YouTube or whatever TikTok for, look at what they are showing nonsense today. How will they encourage and give somebody viewer? We are here. You feel that is normal? My dear, you will lose your life on media. Where to recollect it back. Now, why we do many times on let me end the video here. Please follow us on National Patriot. Very, very important. And also subscribe to our YouTube channel for your good. IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. The reason why I speak my number all the time, I say my number to you, in case you will just wake up one day, no more Facebook, no more YouTube. The only way we can communicate, it is my number you save in your phone. Because nothing lasts forever. And my telephone number is +34 631 056 284. That's our telephone number. Our telephone number, I repeat, is +34 631 056 284. And by the grace of God, today is 8th of December 2022. It's a year we must live to remember. A lot of sad events is still going to happen. Please, don't lose emotion for anything. You are victorious and you are a winner. So do have a nice day, everyone. And God bless you. Ciao.